Join us, MrTruck.com, for truck reviews, trailer reviews, and accessory reviews. If you have a short bed truck, you know it's not easy to hook up to a gooseneck. Pop-Up came out with these extensions from 9 inches to 16 inches to keep you from breaking out your back window when you're pulling a gooseneck trailer. And everybody uses a short bed. That's the most proper truck there is a crew cab short bed. So, protect that window.
Good morning, Kent with Mr. Truck here. So for some new news, you've been asleep for 2 years. And now it's 2022 and Ford is showing us the 2022 Super Duty. No. You only been asleep for a little while. Anyway, yes, that's what the news is. Truck news is just spitting out left and right. Now, you're probably wondering about my beard. I'm doing that for my brother. He's been in a coma for a year, and now he comes in and out of it, and this time he hasn't recognized me, so I thought I'll look like I did 3 years ago. Maybe he'll know who I am. So anyway, that explains part of this mess. I'm actually going to go back in time, but the new Super Duty is the big news. They haven't changed the numbers on towing or the engines or anything else. Big news is this 12-inch touchscreen, and that's what you got to think about. This looks like the exact same screen that's in the Ford Hybrid that just came out, 2021. And then what do you think? Do you like the horizontal view, or do you like the vertical view like it's in the Ram? It's nice to have the big screens, that they distract you a little bit, so you got that thing going on. But yeah, they're always trying to think of something new to do, and this is the whole system. You get the that's the touch screen, and they got this new Sync 4, and you got the Apple CarPlay, the Android Auto, and all that. And I use all that stuff, on the phones for video talk, and that's all pretty cool. And you'll see here the new Lariat Sport Appearance package, which is even on the Tremor, which everything's monochromatic, all one color. And that's the big fad now. People like the same color bumper and grille as the body. And that's really popular. It's not my favorite thing. I like the chrome. I think they get less rock chips and less stuff on them. And I can scrub on chrome. I don't know if I can scrub on paint. But anyway, that's just me. Everybody else likes it. They got some new colors. That they got the Baja interior on the Lariat, navy pure light slate interior on the Limited, and Atlas blue exterior color is a new one on the outside. But yeah, and this the Lariat Sport Appearance package. I think it's also the popular black appearance package available on the XLT. So you got those two, and I gotta check with their numbers, but I think the Lariat's starting to be their number one option trim. Used to be the XLT, but I got to find that out for sure. But they're making these more functional for business and everything else. It's turning into a mobile office, which I like. And a touch screen, that's gonna be pretty wild. So hope they tell you got to stop before you start touching a bunch of stuff, because that's like how everything is. Even with navigation, you can't be flying down the road playing with your truck screen. But anyway, yeah. And the new Sync 4's got twice the power of the previous one, with wireless connected smartphones without the cord. Wow, this is getting so cool. I know some of the vehicles I've had, I didn't know how to run the screens for the grandkids, because you couldn't just plug in the DVD. You actually have to run it off your phone. So I'm learning some of this new technology. But let's see, it's got the wireless adaptation. You can interact with the truck using conversational natural voice control for the points of interest or delays on the route when you're using navigation. And the base model comes out with a 4.2-inch screen on the XL, the work truck. And then let's see, it shows Sync 3 available on an 8-inch center screen stack, standard on the XLT. So they're kind of pushing everybody to that Lariat package. I mean, I've got an XLT, and I thought I was getting up because I've always bought work trucks. So now I guess the next truck's got to be a Lariat so I can get all the toys. Let's see when it comes out. The Lariat Sport Appearance package includes, we looked at color bumpers, exterior mirrors, grille, chrome exhaust tips, black platform, running boards. And in the videos I have shows the platforms on the Tremor, which is off the Raptor, or at least they look like they're off the Raptor. But I guess you've probably seen the black appearance package. Now it's going to be on XLT for 2022. And it also gives you the 20-inch black painted premium wheels and all the other stuff, all the painted bumpers and grills. And that's going to come out in the fall of 2021. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what all the outside colors are. They're talking about the inside colors. We've covered that. But yeah, that Atlas blue is cool. But anyway, the 7.3 V8, it's still 430 horsepower and 475 torque. The third generation 6.7 diesel, the Power Stroke, it's 1,050 foot-pounds of torque and 475 horsepower. And good gosh, they got that up to where it'll tow a gooseneck at 37,000 pounds. Maximum fifth wheel is 32,500. Conventional tows 24,200. Maximum payloads clear up to 7,850. I'm sure that's a two-wheel drive. Now, this is what tells the story I've been saying for a long time. They got the gooseneck at 37, they got the fifth wheel at 32.5. So there's a big difference there, and that's, I've always said the gooseneck ball is stronger than a Kingpin on an RV, because it's like a mini RV Kingpin fifth wheel setup, and you get more articulation in a ball. I just think they're stronger, and this proves that none of the OEM trucks will give you a higher rating for an RV, or even an equal rating to a gooseneck will. So that tells you that I've been right all these decades, because that seems to be the strongest connection, even though the Kingpin is on the semi trucks. But when did you know that? Now let's see. Hill Start Assist, it's been out for quite a while. The lane keeping alert, that's been quite a while. And I always shut mine off because it drives me nuts, because most of those will actually steer you into your lane. Well, I want to drive the truck. I'm telling the truck, no, you cannot drive this. And then all these other things, the pre-collision alert, automatic emergency braking, the standard XLT, and some of that's going to be standard from the government. Let's see, available blind spot with trailer coverage and monitors the vehicle and blind spots. And then you got the Pro Trader Backup Assist, and they show that on here.
Don't go away, Mr. Truck.tv. We'll be right back.
Well, I guess I'll stop that. Anyway. But the Pro Trader Backup Assist, and I have that on my truck. Of course, I don't use it. I've been towing trailers for 40 years, so there's no reason for me to try to learn something backwards. But for the new people, I think it's a good idea, and that works. There's a lot of neat things on these trucks that are made for trailering. We didn't have that 40 years ago, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. So it's dramatic that they've all woke up and decided that everybody's pulling trailers with these big, especially in the heavy duty, super duty class.
Don't go away, Mr. Truck.tv. We'll be right back.
The hardest backup operation is on the boat ramps, and I don't know exactly why, if it's slick or what it is, but that's where I see people having the most problems, is trying to get the boat in the water. But I suppose there's other conditions that are tough too. I always seem to be in a tough predicament because I take those risks that I shouldn't. I'll get stuck in a parking lot that there's no place to turn around, and I'll have to do a lot of fishtailing and jackknifing to finally get out of there. I even drove through a bank drive-through because the lane where I normally go through with the trailer, they were working on during ATM, and I couldn't tell that till I got in there in the lane, and then I pulled over the best I could in the lane next to me, and had one tire squeezed against the cement railing there and the ATM machine, and finally got my jacks out and moved the whole thing over on top of the islands with both tires, and that took about 30 minutes, but I got out of there. And I left the ATM machine there. I didn't pull it with me, so we did really good, but I got to quit doing that stuff. Taking chances with these trailers, because it's not easy. I seem to get out of them, but it takes some time, it takes some maneuvering. You got to make sure you got jacks and blocks with you wherever you go. But anyway, yeah, that's the news from Ford. No news on power or towing, just mostly about colors and that screen. That's the big deal now, is that 12-inch screen. So let me know in the comments if you like that, if you like it vertical, if you like it horizontal, or what that works. But this is the future. 2022 trucks, they're already being announced. Of course, the electrics are coming. The electrics are coming. That happens after a bit. So anyway, go back to bed.